Hello YouTube. Welcome to another edition of Lori's Thrifty Kitchen Pantry. If you are new, welcome. I'm so glad to have you here with me. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to see you again. Give me just 1 second. Okay, so I wanted to update all of you and let you know where I am and what's going on. Right now, I am still in the hospital in Winter Haven, Florida. I am waiting to be transferred to Tampa General Hospital. There's been a lot going on this week. Holy cow. So let me revamp everything. I came in on last Saturday evening, so it's now been over a week. I called an ambulance because I could barely walk 3 steps. Even with the walker, my leg had gotten really bad again, so I decided I needed to call 911. So they came. One of the ambulance techs had to actually lift me out of my chair and onto their transport chair to get me down the steps. So I knew I was bad off, so they brought me in. I talked quite a bit with the ambulance technician, so he was so nice. He listened to what I had to say. He agreed that there was something going on, but he also said more than likely the ER doctor would more than likely just give me pain medicine and send me home like they had done 2 days earlier. I had went to Point Siena Medical Center, and that's exactly what they did. So I got to the ER. They did some lab work. They checked for blood clots in my legs, which was the 3rd time that had been done, and they x-rayed my leg for breaks, which was the 3rd time that had been done. So I knew they weren't going to find anything there, and of course they didn't. The ER doctor said that he was going to just give me some medication and send me home. So I pretty much broke down in the ER and started crying. I begged the doctor to please not send me home in the shape I was in, because I couldn't get out to the kitchen. I couldn't get into the bathroom. I couldn't do anything. So finally the doctor felt so bad for having to send me home, because he couldn't find anything that he could admit me for that the insurance would pay. So he, and actually, let me back up a little bit. All this time, the ambulance technician pretty much stuck around. He kept checking on me and said he would help however he could. So at that point, I think when the doctor said he had to send me home, the ambulance technician actually started talking to the doctor. So finally, the ER doctor called in the hospital doctor. The hospital doctor said he was admitting me. The ER doctor couldn't admit me, but he could. So he was going to admit me, and they were going to start checking everything. So the first question he asked was, had anyone ever x-rayed my spine and lower back area? And of course, no, they hadn't. So the hospital doctor said that's where we were starting. So he ordered a CAT scan of my spine and my lower hip. And lo and behold, while they were checking that, the ambulance technician was still there. He asked if he could walk back with us, and I said that was fine with me, and he stayed in the room. Actually, he helped slide me onto the CAT scan table, because at that point I couldn't move at all. So he went back in the room. They started the CAT scan. I could hear some kind of commotion back in that room, so I figured they probably found something. So when they came out, the x-ray tech said, I really can't tell you what the x-ray showed, but I can tell you we got a really good picture for the doctor. And the ambulance technician was smiling and nodded his head. So that told me there was an issue, which actually at that point was good. I didn't want there to be an issue, but I had to figure out what was causing all the pain and for my leg to keep going paralyzed. So the hospital doctor admitted me. He ordered an MRI. Oh my goodness, y'all. That was absolutely horrific. It was a full body scan. It took 3 hours. They gave me every kind of pain medicine and relaxer medicines that they could give me so that I could stay in there that long. It was utter torture. So I barely got through it. Had it been any longer, I don't think I could have done it. But I got through it. And excuse my voice, the hospital air is very dry and it keeps drying my throat out. I got that done. The doctor came in the next day. My spine is full of breaks. They found what was causing the leg pain and paralysis. One of the breaks was sitting on top of the nerve that runs down your lower spine and down your leg, and that a bone was sitting right on that nerve. So that's what was causing all of the paralysis and the issues with my leg. So we've been working this whole week trying to get me into Tampa General, which is about a 2.5 hour transport. So I worked with my insurance, got everything approved, got everything faxed. We're just waiting for a bed to open up, which they're hoping they can move me today, which is Sunday. I think it's April 2nd. And if they can't move me today, they have to move me tomorrow because the paperwork expires tomorrow. So I will be moved at some point today or tomorrow. But I'm going to have emergency spine surgery to repair all of the broken bones and cement all of the spaces in between the vertebrae that's cracked. But what I really can't believe, the MRI showed that I was born with spina bifida, which is a very serious, pretty rare thing to be born with. I was actually misdiagnosed when I was born. My parents were told that I had a non-cancerous tumor on my spine that had to come off. That was the main symptom of spina bifida. So that was misdiagnosed from birth. And after reading about it, it's between that and the osteodystrophy, it's caused every single problem I've had my entire life. So had my parents known what I was dealing with, they could have got help from me. They could have got financial help. They could have gotten family counseling help to help my siblings deal with what was going on. It would have been so much better for all of us, but they never knew that I had spina bifida. But now that I do know, I can get help. And I will be able to get back on disability with no issues at all. So that's a good thing. But yeah, should be having surgery sometime next week. For right now, this hospital, pretty much all they can do is keep me comfortable. And they're afraid to even move me to let me get up to walk to the bathroom or anything. So I've been in this bed over a week without getting up. They are pretty much keeping me medicated now around the clock. Otherwise, the pain in my leg is just too much to handle. So every 2 hours I get either morphine or oxycodone, whichever one's turn it is in the rotation is the one I get. So my next pain medicine dosage is at 10:45, and it will be the morphine because I had the oxycodone at 9:45. Wait, no, I had it at 8:45, so I get the morphine at 10:45. So you have to excuse my squirrely brain. But between all the pain medicines and all the other medicines, my brain just doesn't always work the way I want it to. But not that it ever did. That's beside the point. I am on a lot of pain medication, so my thoughts are kind of scattered a bit right now, but yeah, they're just making me as comfortable as I can be. At least I am getting meals. I had went 2 days before I came in here without eating hardly anything, maybe once a day, because I just couldn't get into the kitchen and fix something and then get back in my chair. It was just way too much. But I'm a little scared for the surgery. Anytime I hear the words spine and surgery in the same sentence, I get just a little nervous. So I am scared, but the only option I have at this point is to go home and do nothing and be stuck like this forever. So that's not an option. If there's any way at all they can fix it so I can at least get part of my life back, I need to take that chance. So I think I'm going to wrap it up. That's about all I can tell you for right now. When I do get into Tampa and get a date for the surgery, I'll let you all know. Just please keep praying for me. I'm getting really tired of being stuck in bed. I'm getting tired of ordering off the same menu. I actually started last night doing kind of what kind of like the cooking videos I do for you guys. I took different things off of the menu and made a whole new entree out of things that they had on the menu. So last night I actually did a Chinese stir fry for my dinner. I had a grilled chicken breast. I took a side of jasmine rice and a side of broccoli, and then I just kind of stirred everything together and topped it off with a pack of sesame ginger salad dressing, and I had a Chinese stir fry for my dinner. It was actually really good, so I enjoyed that a lot. But so I might show you a couple videos of along the way of ordering my meals and trying to come up with different things to have. That I think that would be fun. But anyway, that's it for now. Please keep the prayers coming. I can use all the prayers I can get. I am pretty scared. My pastor's coming when they get when the day comes for the surgery, and he's bringing some people from our church prayer group to stay with me and pray for me during the surgery. So that really comforts me a lot. A couple from church has kind of adopted me and is helping do some things. They picked up some prescriptions I had at Walgreens. They picked up the mail from my post office box. So to the viewer who sent me the gift from Amazon, I did get your package. So thank you so much. I'm holding off using the gift card until I see how the surgery goes and exactly what I'll be able to do, and what decide then what I went to pick from Amazon. So that really made my day. So did all the cards. Let's see. One of you ordered a $5 dinner for when I get back to cooking. So the cards are at home. I can't think right now offhand who it was. I think it was Lynn Stalker, if you were the one who ordered the $5. I think it was you. Thank you so much. I will be doing those just as soon as I get home and get back on my feet. So please keep praying for me. Blessings to all of you. Stay safe, stay happy, and be blessed. And I will see you all on the next video. Bye.